Okay, so today, story time. Today I went to pick up a shipment for what I do for a living. I sell vintage linens and old bandanas, doilies, whatever. So I go to pick up a shipment of linens, vintage linens. And I see this guy standing over there smoking, and I'm waiting. I was supposed to be there. They said be there at 4:30, but then I couldn't pick it up till 8. So I'm like, okay, I'm waiting, and I see this guy standing over there smoking, smoke area, whatever. I'm like, bottom left lung. That's what I got. So I walk up to him, psyche Terri. I'm like, okay, so I used to be a smoker. I was trying to approach this like in a gentle way, not to be like pushy or anything, because I used to smoke and I quit when I was 38 or something like that. Anyway, I said, I'm sorry, I'm a psychic medium, and like, if you don't stop doing that, you're gonna have a problem with your bottom left lung. And the guy said, I already did. It collapsed and there's scar tissue and blah blah blah. So I said, well, hold on a minute. I said, I told you I was a psychic, right? Like, let me look again. And so then I get the information. It's like, what's going on with him was that since his lungs couldn't draw in enough air, they're not feeding the organs right. And I mean, it's okay when he's not smoking, but when he does smoke, then his organs get deprived of oxygen because the blood flow's not right. And then, I mean, it's like triple time as far as a smoker. It takes, every time you smoke a cigarette, it takes time off of your life, right? So, but it's like triple time for him. And that's not supposed to happen. He's supposed to stay here longer. So I explained this to him. I'm like, look, man, you're supposed to stay here in that body a little bit longer than you want to. So, you got to take care of your lungs. You got to stop. He's like, I hadn't smoked a cigarette in 2 days. I said, well, what the fuck are you smoking a cigarette for now? I mean, you already like went through withdrawals and all that stuff. I mean, seriously, I used to smoke. I wouldn't know. And he's like, I'm making all kind of hand movements over here, but y'all can't see that. anyways, he's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, well, psychic. And I came over here, and all the hair standing on above my arm. It's like 110 degrees out here. I mean, seriously, you can't fake that shit. Just saying. Like, you're supposed to stay here longer in that body. There's a reason. That means you have a higher purpose. I mean, you're working, you're paying the bills, blah, 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 doing your thing. But, there's a higher purpose for all of us. And he had one, and I was called over there so that I could maybe slap some sense into him. I'm making a slap thing. This is slap. Yeah. I don't know any other way to describe that, but if you already know you have a problem, and then some random person that says they're a psychic comes up and knows about your random problem, health problem, and tells you that you need to nix it, you know what I mean? Because so that you can stay here longer, because you have there's another reason why you need to be here on this planet in that body for a longer period of time than you want to be in that body. Does that make sense? Like, so we're here and we want to, we create many exits for ourselves before we ever come here. And you can exit at any time But it's for the benefit of many, many souls that you stay here just a little bit longer than you wanted to stay. So, yeah, I don't know any other way to describe that except there's interference, like somebody like me, like going, hey, hello, did you know that you got congestive heart failure, or did you know that you got a problem with your lung? And I'm supposed to come tell you this stuff that you already know, so that you'll actually follow through and do something for yourself and stay here longer because you have a higher purpose. Like, there's a reason you need to stay here. The reason is always to help somebody else, to help another soul, okay? Or souls, which is normally the case, plural. So if you stay here in that body that you were given, you get to help more people, more souls ascend to a higher level, or I don't know, that's a little beyond my pay grade. I mean, it's an intervention from a higher form of consciousness. That's what I got for you. A higher form of consciousness wants you to stay here longer. So if you already know you have a health problem, and then a psychic like intervenes and like, hey, hello, well then that's when you need to take a double take. Like, maybe it's not about me and my fucking journey. Maybe it's about the people in my life, the people I'm connected to, that I need to stop smoking or whatever. I'm just using it as an example. Maybe I need to stop smoking because it's for the benefit of all that I do. Because I have something to offer them that they can't get elsewhere. That's exactly what that means. Anyway, have a good one.